Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel, Grounded in Purpose. My name is Kara, and in this video, I want to talk about the not so pretty side of purpose. If you haven't already, go ahead and click the subscribe button and make sure that you check out some of my previous videos. So let's jump right into it. Purpose is often packaged and sold as pretty, but the truth is that purpose isn't always pretty. See, a lot of times we think that it's an equation, a simple equation, A plus B equals C, when in reality that's often far from truth. I hear so many people say your purpose is in your passions. As long as you know what you're passionate about, you're definitely going to know your purpose. And that's not necessarily the truth. And I feel like so many people go astray because they don't realize that your passions may be leading you to a profession, but that your profession may not be in alignment with what your purpose is, and that's fine. For instance, Jesus, his profession was a carpenter. However, his purpose was to be the redeemer of all of our sin. And I'd like to glean from this scripture, 1 Peter 2:21. It says, "To this you were called, because Christ suffered for you, to be an example that you should follow in his steps." Now, I don't know about you, but when I first read that passage, it really started to stir some things up in me. It really made me very uncomfortable because I was thinking, if Christ is to be my example for how I should live in my purpose, that means it's really going to cost me something, because Christ had to suffer. And so I ask you, who are you willing to suffer for? Some of y'all wouldn't be willing to suffer for your family and friends, let alone a stranger. And Jesus, he suffered for all of humanity. See, the thing about purpose is that purpose is a process that is associated with a cost. It requires you to give up something. And so my question to you is, what are you willing to give up? Purpose is not a ticket to your happiness. It's not about keeping you in your comfort zone. See, there's going to be a lot of resistance that comes to you as you are fulfilling your purpose, just as Christ received resistance from his own disciples as he was fulfilling his purpose. And I just want to stop real quick. Let's go back to fulfilling, because I think this is a very important concept of purpose that a lot of us, we just don't have. See, the thing about fulfilling is, fulfilling ends with the suffix ing. And in the context of the word, it means that it requires something right now. It's an actual action. And we need to realize that in order for us to be fulfilling our purpose, that we are actually fulfilling a need. So we are actually making steps to fulfill that need. See, I think where a lot of us go astray and we get discouraged is that we feel like purpose means fulfillment. See, we have to realize that in fulfillment, it means that it is already finished. And it's not already finished. If we look at Christ and we use him as our example, it is not already finished until our death. Until Jesus Christ was up on the cross, that is when there was a fulfillment. That is when it was finished. But leading up from the time he was born to the time of his death, he was in the process of fulfilling that promise, that purpose over his life. So don't be discouraged, because there's a lot of work to be done in your life. And every day that you have breath, every day you have a moment to be fulfilling a need. And I just want to leave you with this. Purpose is not about faking perfect. Purpose is not a destination. It is truly a journey. So enjoy your journey. Enjoy the right now. Know that you may have to suffer through some things. Know that once you find out what your purpose is, that it does not mean that the road ahead is going to be an easy one. But know that your purpose will lead to a life of meaning, and that you will indeed get to a moment of fulfillment. Again, purpose isn't always pretty, but it is worth it. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. If you feel like this video has been a blessing to you, please share the video. Give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment. I look forward to talking with you all soon, and I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful week.